All right. Good evening, Zelda 1 Randomizer race fans. We have a game 3. CaffyJD versus Tomjay. I am Freedom Fighter. I am joined in the booth by the wonderful Tracy. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I mean, you talk about in sports, nothing better than a game seven. Well, we don't play seven games because we have real lives. But game three is the equivalent in our little world of gaming. So we got a game three. We have the courage flag set, which actually I will update um, so that everybody knows. And yeah, it's going to be a good one. We've had in game one, uh, came down to silvers were deep in 8, and Caffey had to go back to find them. Tom Dre had found them. Caffey had actually had a pretty big lead in game one, but the silvers and 8 evened it out just enough to make it interesting. Game two, it was back and forth the entire race. Caffey had the edge of finding a bow in 8. Tom J, a ladder, a hard required ladder in 7. It was looking bad for Tom J because it didn't look like he was going to get that bow out of 8. But there was a required raft in 8 that he had to get, and he got a hint for the bow in 8, which gave him a nice little victory to put us here at game 3.
All right. And we're starting up in the northeast corner, and those are two really good screens to find right away. One having a bomb shop, and two the arrow shop, because the silvers are guaranteed to be a 9.
Yeah, so if we want to buy those things, going to be able to. And the bombs were not expensive either, so we'll be able to buy those once we get some money. Now, that sibling has a recorder in the desert. Yeah, we have the deceptive hints on. So that particular hint has 2 pieces, and each one is 50% to be true. So it could be in the desert, it could be a recorder, it could be both, it could be neither. We don't know. There's a bomb shop. Caffey, having just picked up some money, is probably going to buy those bombs once he sees that this is a bomb shop.
Yeah, and those key prices aren't bad either. 74.
74 is, it's below the cheap key in vanilla. Vanilla, it's 80 and 100, so that's always nice to see.
Yeah.
We're also going to have a straight up 2Q overworld. Caffey's already going to go back for this one bomb spot here.
Wise decision.
Right, there's our hint shop. Now, with deceptive hints, most runners tend not to buy deceptive hints. I know Fury SK, who's in the other semifinal, has done a pretty good job of using those deceptive hints to his advantage, but I don't think either one of these guys is likely to buy those hints.
It depends. Maybe if it's late in the race, it's not too far away from the start screen, you can save scum. Even though they're deceptive, you never know.
Yeah, well, speak and he shall appear. Fury saying he buys them if you can scum them. I think you have a pretty good feel on what to do with them. I don't know that every runner is going to buy them. You're certainly not going to not want to get your money. Do it so if you can't get your money back. Caffey doesn't make it through the Lionels, so we'll have to come back for that later.
Yeah, that's not a nice screen, pleasant.
With all those blue Lionels, it's really hard to get through, and we're not getting any rings. Red rings and 9, so we're not gonna have anything. Well, I mean, could buy a blue ring, but the flag set being a second quest money. Neither one of these runners is likely to buy a blue ring. I think the last time I saw Caffey buy a blue ring was Panzer Dave goaded him into it. I'm not sure I've seen Tom J buy a blue ring either, so.
Yeah, well, at least they know where it is. It's on the start screen or the next screen down. I can't remember.
Ooh, ladder's not going to be an issue today because Caffey just picked one up.
And if I'm a bet man, the coast is going to be kind of on a high priority.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, I wasn't sure, but I was guessing. Yeah, Tom J having made it up to that spot at the White Sword vanilla location. It is level 8, so Caffey is going to have to get up there at some point. And actually, Tom J is going to have to get back up there at some point too, because he wasn't able to do a whole lot there.
It kind of helps to have a pointy stick.
Yeah, I mean, I have come to. I know Caffey doesn't like to dig a lot without a sword. I have come to that way of thinking as well. But a dungeon like that in that battle location, poking a few rooms just to see if you can get a Triforce so you can get up there easily with a recorder later, or just never have to go back again. That's a bow on the coast. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, strap in because we may be going pretty fast. We might not need anything. We might literally need nothing else other than the sword.
Yeah. I do like poking my head in, see what kind of enemy set it is, if anything. Oh. So Wizrobes did not roll above 4, because that bomb took them out.
Not That's really helpful. Interesting when they're on the overworld. Now, we say that, but this is a 2Q overworld, so we got 10 recorder spots, 7 power bracelet spots. The 2 ladder spots, we already have the ladder for that, and of course the 2 raft spots are all in play.
And even the expensive key isn't too bad, it's 90.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be buying any of those. We have a relatively early key. Easy to get to key. It's a much cheaper price. Caffey is the first, the wood sword. It's not too difficult a spot to get to, other than the fact that this overworld is absolutely horrible because we got all the bad shooty thingies. With the Wizrobes and the Lionels, everything does 2 hearts of damage, or 4 hearts of damage if it's a red Wizrobe beam. Pretty much the only thing that doesn't is like the red. If you touch a red Lionel, they'll do only 1. But it's not a good situation in terms of getting through the overworld. And again, we're not getting a red ring, so this overworld is not getting any better in terms of defense. There's some bombs for Caffey. thomjay still needs to find his wood sword.
At least the ladder points him in the correct direction.
Yeah, he's gonna get there soon.
That's by accident, though, really.
Yeah, he's going to want to get this bow. Obviously, you want to get the coast item early when you have the ability to... Oh, gosh. Okay, all the way up to the northwest Vanilla Quest 2 9 corner. And the extra potion shop is added in Quest 2. These enemy roads, they're not great. The fact that it takes you from one corner to the other is good. We like that. But none of them are near start, so... not necessarily any faster, depending on where you are to begin with, to come down here just to go to the northwest.
Right, but at least K-Tap will be happy. 50% of the raft spots are
I don't
not
care
required.
About that. I don't care about that. I don't care. She's not here, it doesn't matter.
Oh, she's not?
I don't know. I mean, she's not in the booth. She's not playing.
Oh, that's true. All right.
So another thing about this flag set, yeah, this screen is just awful. Another thing about this flag set is we don't get extra candles, so we're gonna have to buy a candle, and neither of our runners has been able to keep any sort of money, so that might take some time too.
Oh.
Yeah, this overworld is just absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal overworld. Yeah, the ladder is kind of an annoying item in the way it works, is you can get stuck on it, and which can get you into a lot of trouble.
Oh, a moral victory might be whoever dies less.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, dying less is usually a good thing, and oftentimes the person that dies less wins, but that doesn't always happen.
No, hey, level 6.
Yeah, this is the kind of seed where you want to be in dungeons, so Caffey's going to spend some time in this level 6, I suspect. I'd love to find a red candle.
thomjay doesn't have the
No, he still hasn't gotten back to this screen because of the deaths. He's going to get it right now, though. Fortunately, it's just some red Octorok, so he should be able to get around it. Oh, these Dodongos not behaving. No! There we go. Okay.
When do they ever behave?
There's a map. That'll help. Okay, that's for a level 6, that's not bad. That is not bad.
It makes me think someone with a broken hand. Or a gang sign.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can see that. Oh, gosh, I expected that was going to push. It did not. I know Caffy expected that was going to push. It did not. This screen is awful. Also, I don't know if we mentioned it, but we do have intra-dungeon heart shuffle, which means every dungeon is going to have at least one heart. It won't necessarily be on the floor. And the coast heart, of course, is out there as well, so one dungeon could have 2 hearts. And the 2Q keys are making an appearance. They rolled up. The good news is since these are the 2Q keys, there's no that doesn't mean that the regular 1Q keys that show up much more often, they may not have rolled up.
So far, what I've seen in this seed so far, the winner will earn it.
Yeah. Well, like I said, this is a really nasty overworld, and that by itself, this dungeon is not proving to be much better. Between having to kill these Dodongos every time to go through, and having to go through a bunch of Guerilla.
Well, yeah, but at least this is not the swordless tournament that's coming up. So at least you can get bombs back.
Oh, yeah. Well, if this was the swordless tournament, you wouldn't be getting very far in this dungeon, let's just say.
Yeah, not at this stage.
No. This room here wouldn't be bad if it wasn't for the BMOs. And more BMOs, but this time with red Guerilla. And the red Guerilla rolled up because they're not going down to a bomb. That's fun. But we get a clock, so it's not so bad. Now, TomJay going to join Caffy in level 6. And that's a lie. You are not here. The Goma's right here, and this is not the Lost Hills. And one thing to be clear about, there is no quota in terms of number of true versus false hints. Every hint has a 50% chance of being true and not being true, and we now know where the transport's going to go, because this shoot room will force the transport to take us to that room directly to the left. So yeah, so just because that hint rolled false doesn't mean doesn't make it any more or less likely other hints are going to roll true or false.
Right. The average is what? About 52%?
Well, it's higher than 50, not by a lot, but only because when a hint rolls false, the first thing that happens is the hint. Oh, nice white sword. That's a really good find for Caffy. But yeah, if the hint rolls false, then there's a chance that it could randomly give the correct answer. And Caffy's going to leave 6 for now. Having picked up the white sword, is going to come back for the item later, for the Triforce later.
I don't blame him, but that's a nice small secret.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Maybe he wants to get some more hearts. Find his other dungeons. I don't know. It's not really close to start. I think I would have liked to have tried to get that Triforce, but he also has no keys, so that might be or maybe he's just completely key blocked. That's what our tracker OpnoPoint, doing a great job behind the scenes, says key block. I believe is key block.
In this overworld, we joke about this Armos just north of Caffy being Death Armos, but this is Death Overworld.
Yeah, I mean, Lionels and Wizrobes will do that. This Armos spot is actually not bad today with just the boulders falling. Had the potential to be absolutely awful. That's an arrow shop. 78 rupees, but we have no money. And we still don't have a candle, so, you know. I would expect Caffy to go to the grave and then up towards Death Mountain. TomJay's still working on this level 6.
At least the traps make this room decent.
Yeah, with the traps, the enemies won't respawn. And TomJay is leaving without the white sword, which is very unfortunate for him.
So, would you like to venture a guess what the white sword item will be?
Well, there's a 50% chance it's a recorder. Because we got the hint. I'm going to say that the recorder part is going to be true, but the location is going to be false. That is my... I'm going to call that. And we're going to gamble because we have exactly 10 rupees. I always like to gamble with that. With that little money, you're not really...
losing much.
Yeah.
I forgot where it said it was.
Yeah, it said it was in the desert.
Okay. Hey, you mess with those not Lionels. Well, yeah, Lionels, but Wizrobes, they will send you to the grave.
Yeah, and chat make a good point. Yeah, I mean, the recorder in desert can still happen. There are desert spots that are not recorder spots, but like 3 of them are recorder spots, so it does make it a little bit hard. So yeah, I'm not really going on a limb saying it's not going to be there, but you know, there's still spots. Wow, we still have no money.
Okay, so the large secret, will we see it? And will it be over or under 100?
Oh, I'm going to call over. And I'm going to say we're going to see it. There's 9.
Can't in the grave area.
At the moment, we haven't seen it take any. Now, obviously, it take any with the extra candles not on. We're not going to be able to get a candle that way, but a heart would be nice.
How about a level with an easy enemy set?
I mean, the worst enemy set is going to be that Guerrilla set. There should be a Moblin set. Well, no, the Darknuts are out there in the dungeons too, so that could also be worse. But the White Sword is not going to be too bad. And this too is looking segmented. It is. Yeah, and we haven't seen Pole's voice either. But Pole's voice are just slow and annoying in most cases. And potentially extremely easy if, you know, we have arrows to use with our bow. TomJay going back into level 6.
That's an interesting shape.
Yeah. That's big too as well. I did not expect that first segment to have as much... it'd be as big as it was. I thought it was just going to be a 2-room segment into something larger. Also of note, those red bubbles. We have the random red bubble curse, so it could be we could have slow link, we could have inverted controls, and we could have the normal swordless. It looks like we have inverted because oh no, maybe not. Maybe he didn't get hit. I thought he got hit, but he might have taken a hit from something else. In which case, we just don't know yet. Caffy trying to clip onto the water, forgetting he actually has the ladder and doesn't actually need to clip. It's always funny when that happens.
Yeah, I thought he got hit by the enemy and not the bubble.
Yeah, he had to because he didn't, because there was nothing around there that was, everything around there was a bubble, was a red bubble, you know, so either he got hit, if he didn't get hit by the bubble, he had to get hit by an enemy. All right, Tom J is in the right spot to get through to find his white sword. Has one key, but I think he's going to have to use it here. He could go, we did see there was a key door going to the right as well. Not immediately, but shortly thereafter. Heart for Caffy.
I'll take it.
Okay, Tom J
Liar.
making the correct decision and not going using the key further.
And should
And
be
up
this
here,
next
yeah,
room.
it's the next room. It's the shoot room. The shoot room has the sword, so he has to clear this room, which is not easy. He's gonna have to clip. If you notice when Caffy was in here, he clipped, or he can also just go back and forth and try and get the spawns, and eventually he should be able to get all of them in the middle, even if it's just one at a time. But that's definitely gonna be slow. Oh yeah,
Okay.
Caffy gets sword beams for it too. So
Yeah, I was gonna say Caffy had sword beams.
also, Caffy now up to 4 keys. Double heart 2, and we're out.
Oh, Chester too.
Well, one of the dungeons didn't have to be. We could have had a white sword heart, but yeah. Yeah, and I have to agree with Pedantic Potato in chat that I don't know if it's my most hated bug, so to speak, but it is definitely up there. Probably top 3, if nothing else. Actually, I think my top one, honestly, is the fact that you can get Vires as your only bomb dropper when they're... this is not intended. You can have Vires as your only bomb dropper in a dungeon. And if they roll up, they're not supposed to roll up when that happens, but they can. Candle.
Ooh.
And cheap bait, but we can't afford either one of those because we have no money.
66 is not a bad price for the candle.
Yeah, it is. 'Cause, normally it's 60.
Okay,
I mean,
it could be worse.
It absolutely could be worse because it could roll up to 80 and it didn't, so. Small victories, right? Alright, Tom J leaves 6 with the white sword because he's, again, key block. Caffy finds level 5. He's got 4 keys, so he's going to be able to do things in this dungeon. Tom J does gamble in the spot that Caffy tried to gamble and failed and gets plus 14.
An early item or transport?
This is probably a transport and very likely segmented. I always tend to assume segments when you get no clear doors.
Not bad. Kind of far away.
There's a map. I'll tell us for sure. Yep. Although I think he was in this segment when he took the transport. The ladder is going to make this room pretty trivial.
It's hard for me to see his blip.
Yeah, so he's in the room under the D. Yeah, it is a hard blip to see. I've kind of Caffy is someone I watch a lot. And there are a few other runners that use either this tunic color or the plum tunic color. And they both are difficult to see on the map, so I've kind of gotten used to it. And I personally use the plum, but when keys are just not an issue anymore.
Oh,
That is a nice find.
and then you immediately find another key.
Yep. Although personally, I'd like to find a red candle. At that point, he had 5 keys, so the any key not super useful.
And Tom J knows where 9 is?
Yep. You'll find 2 shortly and get a couple of hearts. Gliok returns by a lake. That is a true statement. The White Sword Cave being considered by a lake. Alright, Caffey takes a transport in level 5. As TomJay starts his trip into level 2. And these dark nuts, the red ones, look like they rolled up. Caffey does get a bomb off of one of them, which is nice.
Definitely rolled up. That one took 3 hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was counting as well.
One thing we will not know, is it 5 hits or 6 hits with the wood sword?
That is true. We will never know. Which is okay. But the Wall Masters being 2 hits with the white sword is not cool. Just the heart or the other transport? No, it is, of course, the heart. We've seen both transports already. And TomJay basically doing the same kind of routing that Caffey did, which is to say he ends up in the segment, it's going to clear the segment and then go back. Having now seen the map, that the first segment is actually the larger one and not a tiny 2-room segment like we were thinking. This room is another one that I expect Caffey will go ahead and clear that room. It is a room that can drop and handle a threat in the forest. We have not found 3 yet, so we don't know.
He's only looking for the
Yeah, the Triforce.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's either inverted controls or swordless, because that was not grapple.
Well, TomJay's using a sword. Did he get hit by the red bubble and I assume hit the blue one afterwards? Because otherwise you wouldn't be suggesting swordless. This room, again, made much easier with the ladder, because you can just stay on that ladder. Just gotta be careful not to step off the ladder at the wrong time.
Okay.
And it's the Triforce, and we're done with 5. Well, Caffey's done with 5, TomJay back into 2, and we'll be finding the stuff in here shortly. Opno point, our tracker is saying that our blue darkness rolled down to 6, which would be really nice. Since then you only have to use 3 sword hits. And this screen is another awful screen. As Caffey slowly makes his way, we got 54 rupees. We're getting a little closer to that candle price. We can get one more secret and not lose any money. My sibling along the coast, that is our magic sword hint. Trying to think if there's any coast we haven't seen.
Well, the magic sword is right next to where they started.
Oh, we saw it earlier. That's right.
Yeah, it's on that bomb screen. The bomb hole.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember now.
Is that considered coast?
Yeah, it is considered coast.
Well, it's true.
Fortunately, Caffey's still without enough money to buy a candle. Really like to leave here with one of those. Farming a few nickels for a candle in this overworld, not easy. We're gonna try. The previous screen looked like it had 66. You need 10 more. I think had red levers, which are always a good farm.
Yeah, but
oh, we found level 1.
TomJay has left a few nickels on the floor.
Yeah, he's gonna find. He's got 60 though, so he's closer than Caffey was when he saw the candle the first time. If he could manage to get there without losing money, he should have enough. He might have enough. Power bracelet in 1. It's a really good chance that when Caffey gets out of this dungeon, he's going to have enough money to get the candle and be able to just go one screen over. And that door repair for Tomjay is going to take him out of candle range. Oh my god, we have red bubbles in a transport room. This will be the Moblin dungeon. Tomjay finds level 5. So he'll have a shot at getting any key out of this dungeon.
Yes.
Right.
It's at the top, and I remember Caffey was going down.
Yeah, so what Tomjay needs to do is take this transport, and that'll take him to the top of the dungeon, and then going down will get him the any key. And if he takes the transport out of the top of the dungeon, he'll get to where the Triforce is, and the heart if he wants it. And Caffey's gonna get the Triforce here. I wouldn't be surprised if he just leaves.
He's got 1 item.
He's got exactly enough money for the candle if he remembers to go back for it.
Yeah, now watch. He buys the candle.
No, he's gonna go get it now.
And then he goes back into 1 for the other item, and the other item is the red candle.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna go back into 1. There's the any key for Tomjay.
Oh, he might have to, because the raft still could be required. Recorder might not be the white sword item. It might not be the white sword item.
That is true. All true statements.
Now, both runners have seen this screen, but I don't know about 2Q8. Just because
Caffey hasn't seen this screen. This is yeah. Tomjay died on this screen. Oh my god. Tomjay's gonna get the heart.
And he did find the any key, as I can see the A.
Yep, he found it. That is just a nasty, nasty screen.
It's like one of those screens where you kill everything except for 1 enemy.
Yeah. And he was killing some enemies, but he wasn't able to kill all of them.
That is just nasty. Too bad the Zora doesn't count as the 1 enemy.
Well, the drawer always respawns, so... Alright, Caffey now has a power bracelet, he now has a candle, he's now got the ability to go and do all these things. We'll see if he gets to level 8.
2 power bracelet spots block 2 spawn secrets.
Unfortunately, Caffey's going to go for this spot. Now, this spot still could be, and as Tomjay gets his Triforce out of 5. It's just a potion shop. And you start with the letter, so... Try and get over to where level 8 is. Unfortunately, I mean, yeah, obviously, at some point, Caffey's going to have to get back there, but going to get back there now.
He's got the candle. He's like, I can do other exploration. And then he goes to where no candle spot is.
Well, this is like his last spot outside of East Death Mountain and the and that spot where level 8 is. So he just wants to get this one cleared, and it's done.
And hits his power bracelet spot.
Yeah, he wants these power bracelet spots. Now, the other one he could get to from the Any Road if he wants to. Or Any Road start location is not ideal for that.
So the only thing the power bracelet's blocked so far is money.
Yep.
And he would like to go in that cave a little later to get mags, but may or may not because it's 10 to 14.
Yeah, Caffy's the kind of player that doesn't really think about mags unless it's convenient to him.
It is in a convenient spot if you die
Yes.
on the Overworld.
Yeah, dying on the Overworld is awful in this Overworld.
It is very likely to happen too.
Yep, Wizrobes and Lionel's is I won't say it's my least favorite Overworld, only because it means your dungeons are relatively simple, but it's definitely the most difficult Overworld to traverse, in my opinion. Which is a very different statement. Tomjay's going to buy some bombs, having gone back to start. He did not find level 1. Did he take a death up there in Death Mountain? There's some nasty, nasty screens up there.
I'm going to say probably yes. This is one of the more nastier overworlds that I've seen.
Mm-hmm. There's level 3 for Caffy. Candle is required.
Only way it'd make it worse if Goria's.
Well, that can't happen. You can only have two. Yeah, if Goria were on the Overworld, then one of the Wizrobes or Lionels would not be.
Well, I was thinking Moblins.
Same rule. So you take the 5 kind of. I kind of call them the big bad enemies. I wish I had a better name for it. But you take the 5 enemies that are pretty common. They have the red and the blue versions outside the Tektites who tend to roll with the other enemies. So you get your Wizrobes, your Lionels, your Goria, your Moblins, and your Darknuts. Caffy's already turning down hearts. 2 of them, at most 2 of them can be in the Overworld. Every once in a while you'll just get 1 of them in the Overworld. But you'll never have 3 of them in the Overworld. And you'll never have more than 2 in any single dungeon. So it's kind of a major enemy versus minor enemy thing, I guess. Although there are times when the quote-unquote, what I'm calling minor enemies are anything but. Like Kibdo's rolling up, likes, Pole's voice without bow. Yeah, I think Caffy's just going to grab this Triforce and get it. He's basically going to go mode at this point, I think. Come back to these dungeons if he needs to.
Yeah, I mean, he does have the 6 hearts, so he's guaranteed the White Sword item if he finds it.
Now, this right here is a desert spot. And that is not a White Sword item.
This cave is a desert spot as well, isn't it?
It is. Now, we've seen it already, but we have not seen the power bracelet spot. So this is our last non-recorder desert spot. Well, I was half right in that it was the hint was going to be half right. That is that is the White Sword item. It is not, however, the recorder.
But we definitely have 11 spots where the recorder will not be.
10.
Oh,
so
that's right.
In a second quest Overworld, the recorder lake doesn't open. So whereas in a mixed quest there are 11 spots, 2 of which are guaranteed to open, and the other 9 can open or not. Oh my god, this screen. Oh, and takes a death on it.
But
In second quest straight up, that recorder lake doesn't happen. It's kind of weird because when you do some calculations, the calculations look weird until you realize that in 2Q, in straight up 2Q, there are two locations that don't have caves at all. That is at Recorder Lake at Vanilla 1Q7 and at Vanilla 1Q5. We're gonna buy. Oh, you're still 4 rupees short of arrows. So those two locations don't have caves. Whereas in first quest and mixed quest, those will always open.
oh, I saw something.
Now, did Tom J get a thing? Tom J must have gotten a thing.
He got the recorder in one.
Okay, well, that could be interesting. Tom J also with the knowledge of where level 8 is. Alright, Caffy gets his arrows. Tom J, however, nowhere near where the Triforce is. We're just missing levels 4 and 7. And we still have the whole Deadwoods area to go back to. Caffy, if it turns out we need that recorder, Caffy's going to have his choice of one of possibly 4 or 7, and then of course 3 and 1 and 8. Caffy having not found 8 yet though.
I think this is the first time I've seen the Pulse voice.
Yep. And unfortunately, Tom J has not been able to buy arrows yet. Finally did. Oh, yeah. Still doesn't have money for that candle. He's going to need a candle.
I thought he just bought one, but maybe not.
No, maybe he just bought one? Okay.
Maybe he was just in the store.
He was in the shop with like 40 rupees and couldn't. There's 7.
So at least the red candle didn't burn Caffy in one.
Well, I mean, if the red candle had been in 1, he wouldn't care. The recorder is much more relevant. Speaking of the red candle, nice candle block candle, and with a 2Q enemy set, you always pick that up. Caffy gets to play Find the Bomb Hole now, because that was not the transport he was probably expecting. And we get to see the map of level 1. What a cute map.
Almost looks like an incomplete 2.
Heart on the floor, which we knew would
Early
be on the
item?
floor. Yeah, we're done with
Early
with
item?
any kind. Yeah, if the Triforce could be early, I'm sure Caffy would be very, very happy. But yeah, Tom J not going to get bailed out by a red candle. We use door strats against this blue landmo. Alright, yeah, Tom J's still without enough money to buy the candle, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think he was just in the shop and I thought he bought it.
Yeah, he
no.
saw he tried it, he like literally walked over it and then of course could not pick it up because he didn't have the money for it. Here's our map to 7. This is not a terrible 7.
You know, that'd be an interesting flag. You can go into debt.
Nah. What would that do? Would you do you get just one purchase of a thing to go into debt with? Is that how that would work?
Maybe like then you have to pay interest. So you know, you go 18 into debt, but you got to pay 25 back or something like that.
I don't think I'd want to. I mean, it's not a terrible idea, but I don't think there's our large secret. Caffy's probably not getting that unless he needs to go back for the recorder.
We're just
down to just
missing
level
4.
Yep, just level 4.
Or One dig dogger block.
Yeah, I would be more. I tend to be more. TikTok blocks aren't completely unheard of. Like, they do happen. Oh, gotta take the transport. Old man says get in the stair. But yeah, thomjay is either gonna have a bit of an advantage with this recorder if it does block level 4, or he's gonna have a big waste of time. But now he is able to buy the candle, so he's gonna be able to find level 3, so that's good. Oh, and there's the compass. The Triforce is actually not that deep in this dungeon, just so you don't know to bomb to the right here in the second room.
Either way, I'd rather have a non-required recorder versus.
I wouldn't.
Where the heck is it? Where the heck is it?
I wouldn't. I've seen races lost because a player has had the recorder and has checked all those spots. thomjay remembering that he has the letter to start with and therefore doesn't need to pick that up. I'd rather have a required recorder. That's what I want. Give me a required, unless if it's one queue, that's different because they're in one queue, of course. There's only the one spot.
I have arrows.
The one nice thing is that recorder getting thomjay that large secret, though, certainly has help. It does help. Okay, Caffy's gonna go clean up level 6. And then he'll do the dead woods, and then we'll find out. We might find it's an interesting question whether we're going to find out whether that recorder is required from thomjay finding a dungeon or Caffy not finding a dungeon. Actually, we're kind of running out of spots that aren't recorder spots. On the other hand, the raft is still exists. So
yeah, one Q4 is still on the table technically.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Is not an. It feels like when you have an any road taking up a raft spot, it feels like the any road ends up the raft ends up still being required way more often than it should be.
And it looks like thomjay is about to go to Candle Row. I don't think Caffy's done Candle Row, has he?
I don't. He might not have.
It's just where he was. I don't think he has yet.
Right, because he died at Vanilla 1.
Oh, blue wizards on that screen? Most people will die.
It was a tough screen. Caffy now has
Yeah.
the compass out of level 6.
And that was deep.
But yeah, it's either, we have this spot, we have vanilla level 1, and we have recorder spots, and we have raft spots. Aquaman awaits with the recorder. So if Caffy's paying attention, he might go back to 1 first, but he might have gone back to 1 first anyway, if the recorder decides to be required.
And this is the second tech any that thomjay's found?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, he found one on one screen above at the burn bush.
All right, thomjay finds level 7.
Yeah, just go straight to the right and you'll be good.
Now, Caffy's missing 2 dungeons. He's still missing level... thomjay, with red bubbles, you picked that up. Caffy doesn't remember that he started with the letter and picks up the letter. Which is fine, because I like the letter. I like the letter. The letter is such a good item.
He just wants a second copy in case he loses the first. Never know when Ganon will eat that letter.
We did find an interesting little glitch with the letter by accident when I was playing with one of these seeds. It turns out if you show the letter to the potion guy, and then pick up the letter afterward, you have to show the letter again. Now, I don't think Caffy has shown the letter, so it's not going to matter here. And he's already picked up a potion, so...
Was that what it is? Because I've done that a bunch, and I've always wondered why I've had to show it again.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, that's the we assume that's what it is because it's the only thing that makes sense. Caffey's gonna get this secret. He's about to he's gonna end this route at vanilla level 1. Yes, 2 letters should give you 10% off. I agree. Caffey having already picked up a potion out of a take, and he's going to take his 8th heart. Tomjay pretty much having a similar level 7 to what Caffey had. And let's see, is this level 4? If it is, then Caffey's in really good shape. This is not level 4. So Caffey now knows he needs something because he's only got 1 location left. And this routing tells me he's either going to find level 8 or he's going to go back to level 1. He's going back to 1, which is going to turn... no, we haven't done East of the Mountain yet.
Oh, he's there? Oh.
Meanwhile, Tomjay gets his compass out of level 7, is going to go back, pick up his Triforce.
For some reason, I'm thinking this 7 kind of looks like Qbert.
Okay.
Not strong, but it just has that feeling.
Yeah, it's kind of got a chocobo look, you know? Caffey has 2 spots left. He's got vanilla, the level 9 1Q potion spot. And then he's got... Alright. Gets a little bit of money. Okay, now has to know that there's an item he's missing. He's not up-Aing immediately, so again, he's going to have the same choice I talked about before. Where either he's going to go back into level 1, or he's going to go try and get into level 8. He doesn't know that that is level 8. So he might not do it right away. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and go into level 1 and get that recorder. He got a hint that says the recorder's here. That is a true hint, but he doesn't know that. But this is really good for Caffey that he's going to get this recorder. Unless the raft is going to be a pain. Yeah, I think we do have inverted. Now, of course, reminder, our silvers and our red ring are in 9, so we're not going to have a red ring for anything, and we will have to find silvers in 9. So what Dodongo does well at the grave, in fact. That silver search is gonna be a thing at some point. There's a heart for Caffey if he wants it. Yeah, Caffey typically will not pick up the hearts in stairs, but usually will pick them up in dungeons. Now, the one bad thing about this recorder for Caffey is he's probably going to check all the recorder spots, looking for level 8 as well as looking for level 4. And he's not going to find level 8.
But I don't think Tomjay has checked this recorder spot yet.
No, he hasn't. It is money, though. Caffey with 3 hearts, he's just gonna go ahead and up it and save back to start. Could do with magic sword so close to start, he could even check it. I don't know if he will. He's not. It's not as big. Like our worst enemies are all on the overworld, so it's just. We're going to hit the desert area first. Has Tom J hit the desert area? He's hit the deadwoods and the grave.
No.
I mean, in a sense, it doesn't matter because Caffy's going to check all the recorder spots looking for 8, and then realize that that he died in the screen. And there's level 4 immediately. So yeah, if Caffy hadn't died going to level 8, he'd be in super good shape. But he's gonna have to get to that level 8 at some point. Now, I'd still give him a pretty good lead. Tom J hasn't found 4, Tom J hasn't found 3, and they both have to do 8. So it's which is not going to be trivial.
Oh, raft not required.
Raft is not required. Like in game 2, that raft actually played a big role in the end of the seed because Tom J was never going back into level 8 where the bow was unless he needed the raft. And when he found the raft, he stayed in a couple more rooms and found a hint that said that the bow was also in level 8. And of course, with that flag set, the hints were all true. Yeah, don't pick up the book. Book does nothing. Book is not Atlas. Yeah, and OpnoPlay has it right. Tom J did a few rooms in 8, managed to get in there without a sword. There's the map to 4. And couldn't go very far.
Okay,
Caffy doing really so I'm going to point something out there. So when Caffy finished that room, he up-A'd with having not saved the room, which means that the Dark Nut respawned, but none of the other enemies respawned. So it'll make it a lot easier for him to traverse the rest of the way.
So what I was going to say is we almost, if Tom J finds the item in level 3, we will know what's in level 8.
Yeah. Have we seen the item? Oh, we had the book in 4, right? That's right.
Yeah, so it's either the wand, banana, or raft in 3.
Yeah, boomerang, one of the few things left, and of course, yeah, the wand is the one that's useful. I'm not going to troll Caffy this speed because he'll have his last shot getting after finishing order spot. It's his Triforce out of 3. Yeah, oh yeah, advantage. I'm not sure anymore because Tom relatively. He's also shot for level 8. And the death is on the screen. Potentially get Caffy time.
Okay. They're experiencing some difficulties.
Yep, we're checking. Although it looks like Tom J may last locate this level 4, which is would be good for Caffy because he's going to last locate this level 8. I refreshed the voice call. Hopefully that will help with the issues. Alright, well, chat's saying it's better, so that's good. So yeah, I'd say we're actually pretty even. Caffey's got a few more recorder spots left. These ones in the grave is going to get his large secret, which is good for him. So plenty of money for firing off those arrows if he wants to.
Okay.
I think Caffey's got these three, two deadwood / grave spots. I always forget whether this one to the bottom is deadwoods or grave. I imagine Caffey will then world wrap. What was on the? Oh, we already got the bow forever ago on the coast spot.
Oh, he's happy to get the 90.
Chat wondering if Caffey has marked the. I imagine he. Oh no, he has not. Okay, so for chat wondering, Caffey has not marked the spot off. The level 8 is. All right, so 2 more recorder spots for Caffey. Both runners have hit every recorder spot.
Yeah, and thomjay last location.
Yeah, they both. Yeah, thomjay last located 4. Caffey's going to last locate 8. I'm not sure where he's going now because he's already done the coast.
I don't think he did the power bracelet by vanilla start.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And again, maybe
the any road.
Any road.
Any road.
But it doesn't help.
No, he's got this power bracelet spot here.
Nasty screen.
Let's see where recorder to now.
Oh, he almost
grabbed the book. I mean, I don't think it's going to matter because I don't think we're getting a wand. The wand could be an 8, but 8 also, we also might not be digging that deep into 8. All right, Caffey's going to get the bad news that he has to go to that spot. See where Caffey records to now, because here's the problem for Caffey. It's still a blue Lionel screen. It is still nasty. It is still... he wants to keep his health. And I think, yeah, okay, so this makes a ton of sense. He's going to do it from this direction so he can have a little more health. The problem is this screen. So he's not actually going to have that extra health he was hoping for. A little extra health. thomjay gets his Triforce out of 4, is going to be in level 8 with Caffey very shortly.
But at least he has arrows this time.
Yeah, he just needs to get in. And so Caffey's going to have maybe a 10-15 second lead into level 8 here.
Which... relatively nothing, really.
Yeah, exactly.
And there is about 180 difference in rupees?
Yeah, I'm not concerned about that. Like, I mean, I'd rather have the 234 than the 55. But, like, I'm also not going to be concerned if I only have 55.
We have not seen a lot of rooms of Pulse Voice at all this game.
No, we might have them in level 9. We saw them in level 1. Both runners clearing rooms as fast as they can. That room that TomJay was in could have the map, but nothing else. Can't have the Triforce. And the runners are in very different parts of the dungeon. There's the wand. I would pick that up. TomJay says no.
MJ is a risk taker. Because that
Not
wand,
the map in Ganon's room.
that wand will definitely help if you get red bubbled. Ooh. Triforce.
Yep, when Caffy's right behind him.
But will he clear the room?
Of course he'll clear the room.
Oh, yeah. I forgot what was in it. No, I seriously forgot what was in it.
So yeah, the difference in their level 8s is TomJay didn't kill the Patra that Caffy killed. So TomJay's going to have a very, very small lead into level 9.
Counter at 55 is when he goes to the gatekeeper room.
And we got to find silver, so don't forget. There's 3 pieces to this puzzle, as opposed to the normal 2. Let's see if Caffy also takes the stair. Okay. The 2 schools of thought. A lot of people will take stairs to eliminate 2 locations. But it is a little faster to clear. Oh, this is interesting. You wanted a required dig dogger?
Potentially. How about 2? For the price of 1. I would definitely kill this dig dagger just on the basis of is that Zelda?
100% agree with you. And the answer is no. There's a roar for TomJay. Oh, we have the bubbles. And that red candle could matter. Caffy doing a nice job with the candle boost. Another transport. Caffy's seen 3 transports, hasn't taken any. I'm surprised he's not taken this one. But maybe he's going to clear this looking for a map. Alright. Didn't take us far. The one that Caffy took. TomJay, I guess, came out of there?
It's the 3rd dig dagger I've seen in this 9.
Yep, dig doggers are definitely in 9. Yeah, the runners are very close to each other now.
Compass helps.
It does. Caffy's about to be in the room. They're in the same room right now. So this should be the compass room, I believe.
Yeah. Not sure if he realized he picked it up.
They'll see it at some point.
Be like, oh wait, where's that? When did I pick that up?
Yeah, and actually that compass, I believe, is close to where TomJay found Ganon. TomJay uses the vanilla recorder tune. If anyone's wondering why his is different.
I haven't heard the vanilla tune in so long I forgot what it sounded like.
All right, Caffy now knows where Ganon is. Give or take a few rooms.
And it never hurts to find the path to the princess.
Yep, well, that isn't it.
No?
I think this is the first stair that TomJay popped out of. Caffey's gonna take it. And go back to the beginning. And probably turn right back around. Unless that bomb hole opens.
Oh, this could
this
be
could be
the silver.
this could be something. Also, I think the fires are going down to a single arrow. And there's the silvers for Caffey. There's the map. Oh my god! Look at that little segment! And TomJay is completely in the wrong part of the dungeon.
And that is a truthful hint.
Yeah.
Okay, when I'm looking at this shape, I'm thinking Among Us and someone.
Oh god, you're right. You're right.
I'm accusing you.
Oh, I was thinking that was like the gun, you know?
Yeah. That's Among Us.
I haven't thought about that game in a really long time. Now, Caffey, I believe, still has his potion. There's Ganon. In a pointless mode, which is one of the awful rooms that Ganon can be in. We do have a white sword. You know, neither of our runners ever tried Magic Sword. I wonder what it was at.
I'd be tempted to bomb up, right?
Oh, I 100% would bomb up. Oh, and the Mugger Room is only taking keys, so it's not a big deal. We're not going to bomb up. Oh, wait, you know what? There was a door to the left here.
That East was.
And there it is.
Playing Dodge Arrow. All right,
and finishing with an official race time of 1:11:50. CaffyJD is your winner, and TomJay is going to call it shortly thereafter. And it just came down to that one bomb hole right north of that one of that transport. GG's to both our runners. We had 3 really good races in this series. TomJay just falling a little bit short in 2 of them.
And 10.
And we'll try and get our runners in here shortly. We do have CaffyJD joining us. I'm sure TomJay will be here soon. Jeez, that was a close one.
Thank you.
So, yeah, GG's to you, TomJay. You were right there the entire race. It was very difficult to say who was in the lead most of the time. Again, you know, kind of like this whole series, trading advantages. Caffey, your death on the level 8 screen at the beginning of the race almost cost you there.
Yeah, that. I'm following the recorder. I'm following the power bracelet. And where's my levels? Can't find them. And then I get the hint for recorder 1-1. I'm like, okay, that's good. I probably should go back there to make sure it's not there. And it was, thankfully. It was either that or 3 at that point, I think.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, it was quite amusing because in the recorder case. So TomJay, I believe level 4 was your last recorder spot. I want to say it was Caffey's first, but since he hadn't found 8, he had to keep looking. Is that right, TomJay? Was that your last recorder spot?
Yeah, last. No, yeah. I think last.
You might not have had the Death Mountain one.
Maybe Death Mountain.
The Death Mountain one you might not have had, but it was close to your last recorder spot. So the recorder ended up. I mean, you needed it, but it kind of got in the way a little bit for both of you because, Caffey, you didn't want to go back to that white sword screen. You and I have talked about that screen before. Usually it's the wood sword being there that we hate, but when something's there and you die on that screen, it's tough. That's a tough one to go back to.
Yeah, and coming in from the left is suicide. I tried it twice and failed twice, so that was fun.
Yep.
Trying to get back there, and then I just said, you know what, nothing's there. Surely nothing's there. And so did all the other stuff. So that was fun.
But TomJay, you got the recorder out of level 1 the first time, and at the time it was one of those. The recorders. Really, any overworld blocking item, especially in a 2Q overworld, really the recorder and power bracelet. I guess the raft was only 2 spots, and the ladder with 2 spots right in the same place aren't so bad. But those blocking items, they could lead you on wild goose chases. And so when you picked it up, it was like, is it going to be the item? Do we need it? We don't know. There was lots of spots. I mean, Candle was really late for both of you, more so for TomJay.
I think about 45 minutes.
Yeah, yep.
Like
money was hard to keep, so y'all kept losing your money and being unable to buy it. And of course, you need it for 2. And the red candle wasn't going to save you. It was of course candle blocked. So yeah, so those overall blocking items can be a little goofy in a 2Q overworld. And taking on wild goose chases, and they kind of both of you did. But so when you picked it up, we're like, okay, is this good or is it bad? I mean, me personally, I hate getting an overworld blocking item that doesn't block anything. It's just a big waste of time.
Leaving one, I didn't want to go back through that.
Red bubbles.
Red bubble room.
Yep.
Yeah, granted, there was a blue bubble room right below. I'm like, you know what? Power bracelet's enough. I had the bow. I had the ladder, which was scary in the beginning.
Oh, that was
in theory,
no fun.
that's all you need.
Yeah. It was possible. We're like, yeah, strap in, everyone. I believe I even said that. In the end, the difference was Caffey bombed that one spot. There was that 3 rooms into level 9, there was that right side stair transport, and Caffey bombing up from there got him to the silvers.
Yeah, I walked around that room, every room, but
yeah, you were all over the place. And I mean, that happens in level 9.
Yeah.
Level 9, and they call it the Great Equalizer. Now, it didn't really equalize here because you both walked in within, 15, 20 seconds of each other. It was pretty close.
I was not going to bomb that room until the transport brought me back to that stair. I'm like, okay, well, let's just try this. And, okay, sure.
Yeah, it totally made sense to do it at that point. Whereas, I mean, find the bomb hole in 9 is nobody's idea of a good time. Caffey, I don't know if you've looked at the race, if you tuned in, but you should tune in just to see what this level 9 looks like. Go to the channel.
Oh my gosh, it's segmented?
Yep. I don't think we ever saw the segment. I don't think TomJay, I don't think you got over there, but yeah, it's a nasty level 9.
I was clearing rooms for the map as I was going. I didn't find it. Where was the map?
Top left, I think.
Okay.
That sounds right.
I never got that far deep. I never got anywhere in the northwest. Let's stay with the stairs I took.
Also, it's kind of funny that you ran into a bunch of dig doggers that end up not being required.
Yeah. Well, technically required, maybe, to get to Ganon or Zelda.
Nope. I mean, that was one way to get there, but
you're right, because the right side stair.
Because thomjay took it immediately, so we had Ganon immediately. And then the Compass gave us Zelda. All right, so thomjay, what a great tournament for you. Semifinalist, really, really well played in this series. You should be really happy with the way you played. Thoughts on leaving the tournament?
Vacation time now.
Are we going to see you in Swordless?
50-50.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I hope to see you in Swordless, and if you choose not to play, I hope it's not because it's Swordless, it's just because you need time off, and as often happens. Caffy, you're not done yet. Going for your third tournament win this year, against either Bogey or Fury. Fury having won Game 1. I won't say anything about Game 2. I'm sure people will go over and watch the end of Game 2 after we're done here, or maybe some people have already left. Thoughts on playing one of those guys?
I've had tournament experience with them both. Bogey more so than Fury. Fury was just one game in the tournament last year. But you know, 2 tournament champions, so you got to get through them to win another one. So, or
Yep,
first
absolutely.
in some cases. So, it's gonna be fun. I can't wait to see who's gonna be next on the list.
Yeah, and if it is Bogey, maybe a little payback for was it 2022 SG Live?
Oh, yeah, that's extra incentive if it's my opponent. Just to get some revenge, but you gotta beat him. It's hard to do.
Yeah. I mean, either way, you've got 2 really good players on the other side of the bracket, and one of them is going to be your opponent. So you still have your work cut out for you. But no matter what happens, hell of a year. I mean, it doesn't get much better.
Yeah, it's all been gravy since TTP 2. So looking forward to keeping the streak going.
All right. Anything else either one of you want to add before we go ahead and close it out and send the rest of you over to the other race?
Good luck in the finals.
Thanks, thomjay. GG's to you. Heck of a run.
GG's.
Hope to see you in Swordless. And thank you guys for the restream. I'm striking.
All right. Thanks to both of you. And again, if you're not already following these runners, thank you to OpnoPoint for putting it in the commands in the chat. Go ahead and click on those links. They are great follows. In the meantime, I've got to thank everybody. First of all, OpnoPoint for doing the tracking, doing a great job behind the scenes. Opno, one of our best trackers. Always know we're going to be taken care of when he's on the job. So trackers always are scenes. Thank you so much, OpnoPoint. And Freedom Fighter, always a pleasure to do commentary with you.
Yes, it is. It's always fun. Love it, and can't wait to do it again.
Yeah, absolutely. And meantime, head on over to Speed Gaming Main and watch the end of Bogey and Fury. Otherwise, good night, everyone.
Good night. Thank you all.